Hello and welcome to 4am Art. In this video lesson, we'll be drawing this blue jay using pencils. At first glance, it looks pretty complicated, especially with the feathers, which it is. But we'll take it step by step, no worries. First thing, of course, is to break it down into its basic shapes. Try to make it as basic as you can. Look at the head, and it looks like a diamond. And the upper and the lower body parts are triangular areas, like the bunch of feathers right there in the lower part of the back. And then the tail is just essentially a long triangle. Constantly compare the different areas to each other to try to get these proportions as accurate as you can prior to finalizing some of these lines, which I'm doing at this point. I'm starting to push down a little bit harder just to get some darker tones with my lines, and starting to add some detail as I go along. None of the lines are going to be absolutely straight, except perhaps by the tail and some of the straighter feathers, but the actual outline will be jagged edges just because the surface is covered with small feathers. A good example would be like right here at the top of the head, just really short lines. And that dark spot right behind the eye isn't actually straight lines, but again, jagged edges. I'm roughing in the direction of the surface just to start making it feel more three-dimensional. And this part of the bird is the most complicated, definitely very tedious. With all the small feathers, some of the feathers are darker than others. There's a few that are just white, which will leave the color of the paper. So just take your time here. There's no worries about trying to make it exact. Just gotta get the general idea. So the central triangular section full of short, small feathers is surrounded by these long feathers, and we just indicate those with some lines. This area of the body is a little bit more fluffy, so shorter curved lines make it look like a cloud basically. By careful use of your lines, whether it's short, straight, curved, light, dark, you can really indicate and suggest what the texture of that part of the body is. I've switched to a regular pencil here, which lets me get in some of the mid-tone values a lot quicker because the tip of the pencil is a little bit wider than my mechanical pencil. And of course, mechanical pencil for some of the details. So we'll go quickly through the tail here. Just a bunch of rectangular shapes, and rough in our branch on which he's sitting. So back to our pencil, get some basic tones in very quickly. Remember to follow the contour of the body here. The direction of the lines is very important to show three-dimensional shapes. And this particular pencil is loaded with 4B lead, which is soft and lets me get some really dark values. So here's that dark mark behind the eye, keeping the edges fairly rough and uneven. You always want to indicate that the body itself is covered with feathers. So what I'll do here is I'm outlining all the separate feathers first, and then afterwards I'll differentiate them with some shadows, make some of them darker than the others. Again, we're not trying to make it exact, making it perfect because it's hard to do that. Like I said, this is very tedious, but just take your time and no one will ever notice that it's not exact. So I'm basically working from top to bottom with my shadows, putting in the darker tones, the mid-tones, and essentially finalizing the drawing as I go along. We can't forget the branch, of course, otherwise the bird will look like it's just floating in the air. Back to my regular pencil. This lets me get some of the tones in very quickly, but also lets me put in the gradients to make it look like it's round. And I'll use the same pencil for the details as well. So we're essentially done with our drawing. So this took me roughly about 12-13 minutes, but definitely take your time, as I said, and it'll get faster with practice. So I hope you found this video useful. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.